I lived the life everyone wanted and lost what mattered most. I need you to listen carefully to what I'm about to say. Not because it's dramatic, not because it's shocking, but because it's ordinary. And ordinary mistakes ruin more lives than disasters ever do. My name is Daniel. I'm 75 years old, and I lived the life everyone told me to want. When I was young, I did everything right. I chose the practical path. I chased stability instead of curiosity. I believed discipline was the same thing as wisdom. People admired me. They called me reliable, focused, responsible. No one warned me that you could do everything right and still build the wrong life. I worked hard, not out of greed, but out of fear. Fear of falling behind. Fear of disappointing others. So I stayed late. I said yes when I felt no. I postponed rest, joy, and presence. Later became my favorite word. Later, I'll slow down. Later, I'll reconnect. Later, I'll enjoy what I've built. But here's something you learn too late. Later is not a place you arrive. It's a place you postpone yourself into. The years passed quietly. Not with chaos. Not with tragedy. Just routine. Morning alarms. Commutes. Meetings. Evenings that felt too short. Weekends that disappeared. I wasn't unhappy. And that's what made it dangerous. Unhappiness warns you. Comfort keeps you asleep. There were signs I ignored. Moments when silence felt heavy. Moments when conversations felt shallow. Moments when I felt tired in ways sleep didn't fix. I thought this was adulthood. It wasn't. It was disconnection. The realization didn't come during crisis. It came one morning after retirement. No meetings. No urgency, no one needing anything from me. And suddenly I felt lost. I had spent my entire life preparing for a future I didn't know how to live in. I had money, but no rhythm. I had time, but no direction. I had achievements, but no memories that felt alive. Here's the hardest truth I've learned. You don't regret working hard. You regret what hard work replaced. The conversations you rushed. The moments you delayed. The parts of yourself you silenced to be acceptable. Young people today think they're different. Different technology. Different pressures. Different economy. But the core mistake is the same. You confuse being busy with being alive. You confuse progress with meaning. You confuse success with alignment. Let me say this clearly. A full calendar does not equal a full life. A stable income does not equal inner peace. And discipline without intention turns into a cage. I wish someone had told me this earlier. Your body keeps score. Your relationships keep memory. And time keeps receipts. You can't outwork what you avoid. If I could go back, I wouldn't chase less. I would choose better. I would protect my energy. Instead of selling it to everyone who asked, I would build a life that felt right, instead of one that looked impressive. Here's a question I want you to sit with. If nothing changed for the next 10 years, would you be proud of how you're living today? Not your plans, not your intentions, your actual days. Because one day you will wake up and realize your life is mostly made of days you repeated, and repetition becomes reality. I don't say this with bitterness. I say it with clarity. These last years of my life, the slow ones, have been the most honest. because I finally stopped chasing approval and started listening to myself. If something in your life feels quietly wrong, don't ignore it. That feeling is not weakness. It's awareness. And awareness, if you respect it early, can save you decades. This channel exists for people who want perspective before regret forces it. If this story stayed with you, there are more coming. Stay. Regret forces it. If this story stayed with you, there are more coming. Stay.